Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ryukishi, and welcome back to another episode of Metaphor Refantazio. Last time, we finally went to the Man-Eater's Grotto after having been told this at least 2 to 3 times from day resets.
What now?
After completing it, not only did we complete it, but I finally got to use Magic Seeker, got to use Wizard, and I also unlocked Assassin for Heizme. Among other things as well, like getting Cleric, finally. And now, it's time to hang out with little Maria, wherever she is.
The exhibition of the brain.
There she is, 716.
Mister!
There we go. Is Mr. Nearest there? Do you think he can help me make a sign? Let's go ask him.
Yeah.
Okay, my heart's already beating real fast. I'm a little nervous.
Aha!
Oh, a present you say? And no cheap trinket either, but one that requires my assistance to create. You can help, right? We need the best, so I came to you. Color me intrigued. You've piqued my interest, so I must oblige.
Really?
You really mean it? This design, I believe it's your work, isn't it, young miss? I am thus inspired. Such lively line work and vibrant colors. A truly innovative schematic.
Genius!
My girl, you're quite the budding artisan, are you not? This sign is sure to brighten up even the gloomiest avenues and grayest boulevards. Thank you very much. Aww. Ah, yes. I know I've got a fine cut of wood around here that was destined for this purpose. It should be crafted in a way that repels both rain and ravenous bugs alike. Yes.
Amazing.
Wow, Mr. Nearest is really helping us. I can't believe it. I'm glad we asked him to help.
Yeah.
Yep, I really hope Miss Fabienne likes it. I didn't ask her before we started making it. I hope it won't be a bother.
Oh-ho!
Young lady! The sign is now ready to astound the people of the city. It should be installed at the optimal angle, so I will need to handle that myself. Certainly. To the honeybee!
Let's go.
Hurry, mister! Let's go!
Now then.
I'll install the sign now, so step back and leave me space to work.
Wow.
Aw, it's so sparkly! An astute observation, little miss, but there's more to this work than good looks. She's built to last as well. I've outdone myself once again, as I'm sure you'll all agree.
Maria!
Have you returned home?
You know.
Look, Miss Fabienne, I asked Mr. Nearest to make this for you. You said the last design was too old, so do you like the one we made instead?
Right.
Maria designed it herself. Oh, Maria, you did this for me?
Thank you.
Of course, I absolutely adore it.
Oh, good.
I'm so glad.
Wonderful.
It's a truly wonderful sign, and so well built too. It's the perfect way for the inn to greet new guests. Just look at all these smiling faces. If he could see you now, why, he might even shed a tear. Oh.
Huh?
Oh no, Miss Fabienne, are you crying? Pay it no mind, dear. The sign is so bright, my eyes are still adjusting.
You all.
Now then, how about a feast? On the house, of course, to thank you for all this. You'll come in and eat, won't you?
Oh-ho!
Of course, of course! It would be quite rude to turn down free drink, would it not? Tame yourself, Nearest.
Oh, good.
I'm glad. Mission: make everyone smile. Make sure everyone's okay was a huge success.
Yeah.
Our son made sure Miss Fabienne is okay, right? I'd say she's more than okay. She said she liked it, but she was crying. Do people cry even when they're happy? Yup. You're right. Miss Fabienne was really happy. Huh. Am I just like Papa now?
Yeah.
Yes, you're more like him every day.
Oh, yay.
Aw.
You know.
When you give me pictures of your journey, I'm always surprised. I've never seen anywhere else except for this place in the sky. But your pictures always teach me about so many places on the outside. It makes me really happy and excited to look at them. I want everybody else to have fun, too. I want to give that feeling to a lot of people.
By
There's
the
so many
way,
people around here that that are always crying or getting upset. Everyone is sad, in trouble, and lonely. Both grown-ups and kids. Everyone is suffering, just like I was.
I'll do my best.
But I'm okay now, so I want to make things okay for everybody else too. I can sense her kind determination and the strong trust that she has placed in me. Rank 6.
I wonder if Papa is watching.
Oh. Here, I can now use 3 skills. I want to make sure that boy is feeling okay too.
Maria!
Could you come here and help me serve the food? Ooh, let's go. I can't wait to eat. After sharing a delicious meal with Maria and the others, I went back with Nearest, who was in a chipper mood. Of course he was. 1450, not bad. Back to the tavern.
It's time.
Oh. Well, we're finally leaving this place tomorrow.
What now?
Well, indeed we are. Portable quests.
What now?
I do? Oh, just this one. Okay. Well, the guy. Well, the guy isn't saying I should go there.
All right then.
Going the wrong way.
Thanks.
There we are.
Ridiculous.
Lovely. Stop that at once.
Talking nonsense, you
Option
are.
2. Debate love us at the podium.
Everyone listen! I am...
Listen up! When I'm king, I'm turning half this country's cities into entertainment districts, and the spirits will flow from their casks, free for all.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Eloquence and imagination. Let's go.
Huh?
What? You got a problem with what I'm saying? Hey, wait, I know you. You're that chump who says he'll help anyone in need, aren't you?
Ain't this interesting?
Well, sit your arse down and let a man who's truly fit to be king pluck those flowery ideas right out of your ears.
Everyone listen! I am...
Yeah, he's a blue-skinned parapus, presumably. Interesting. Listen up. When I'm king, I'm turning half this country's cities into entertainment... Oh, you already said that. Whether you're rich or you're poor, every sod can get as pissed as the next. That's true equality. Then, after loads of people migrate to our merry city, the tourists still start pouring in, lining all our pockets. Huzzah, free booze, you've got my vote. All that just from free alcohol? Would that do anything to help a place like Martira, though? He's playing to the crowd's pleasures. How should I appeal to them? Option 2. Alcohol won't bring equality.
Please listen.
We need policies that address tribal inequality and class discrimination. Drinking doesn't solve those. Oh yeah? You got some grand policy you want to lay out? Go on, then. Nah, Loveless has got no right to say that. Both of them are spitting shite into the wind, but if I had to pick the one that smelled rosier, I'd take Will's. Oh my god. There's a cool one to say that. Why are you trying to make this more complicated than it is? Don't think you for one.
I knew it! Works for me.
All right.
Oh?
I've seen the state of the race with my own eyes, ladies, gents, and mad malcontents. If you wanted an update, here's your chance. So far, we've mostly seen gauntlet runner skirmishes and dueling mayhem. Now it's time for the real thing. Sounds like we've lost a few candidates already too. Poor bastards went after something too nasty for their head hunt and got themselves head hunted. We've got some candidates who have outright given up. No confidence. Can't blame them against these odds. And some others have bought and sold out of the race.
Come on! That's a bit unfair, isn't it?
I suppose money's power like anything else. Military strength's not meant to decide this race anyhow.
The question is, what's our final head count going to look like? Lots of unknowns left, people, and we'll not know the truth until the exhibition. A little bird told me one of our contenders has made a bold play in Martira. They might not even come out of it with a head.
What are they scheming then? Let's hear some details.
Sorry, chums, I'm just the crier. Can't speak for any one candidate in particular. Luckily, you'll not have long to wait now. With all that said, can't help but wonder how Count Luis is taking this, can we? My sources say he's not bothered with any of this. He's still gallivanting across the land, killing humans. And yet, even without a formal entry, Luis's voter base is still growing. Bound to have his eminence Forden grinding his teeth that, for now, let's enjoy the show!
Right, everyone. Farewell said, particulars packed.
All that remains is to ride to Oceania with pride in our hearts.
Watch out, Luis. You won't know what hit you.
Well then, off to the races, what? Old Barden's given me a detailed map of the area.
Sounds like quite a journey. I hope it won't be as bumpy as last time.
Oh no, it'll be a sight smoother. But you've got wings. What are you fussing for?
Oh, there it is. Should have known the fatigue would hit eventually. By the time I got some sleep. Heis, mate. Why are you on my bed? You're positively miniature, man. There are plenty of other places fit for you to sleep.
Yes. Splendid. Just magnificent.
What is he dreaming about?
I hope you've no designs on taking my bed. I have cut men down for less.
With friends like these.
Now then.
Next is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Principality of Oceania. If we punch it south out of Materia, we'll make it in, I'd say 3 nights, 4 days or so. But what about the Goborn King? Jesus Christ.
Whoa!
So that's Port Brilehaven. Damn.
Let us hurry.
Rival Gauntlet Runner. I'm willing to bet this is Katharina. So I'm gonna have to bring some bot stuff. Yeah, what about this area? We're not doing that?
Hold on.
Okay.
This place.
Oh, hey!
What sort of port is... what sort of place is Port Brilehaven exactly? It is a large city of prosperous commerce, due in no small part to its oceanside proximity. I envision droves of people will pour in for the exhibition. All the people delayed by the landslide might still be showing up. Keep an eye on the road, okay, Neris? Why, I never! Who do you think you're talking to? Leave it to me. Next up, Port Brilehaven, capital of Oceania.
Leaving behind the old castle town stricken by tragedy, the Gauntlet Runner sets off toward the exhibition of the brave. Their destination, Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania. A world unknown to them. What will they accomplish? Acclaim? Or...
What to pick?
3 days. Okay.
Oh.
Let's cook some magical bread. There we are.
Alright.
Isn't that a dish from Heismay's village? I'll go get him.
Understood?
You may cut as many corners as you like in cooking. However, we do not cook merely to fill our bellies. No, we cook to partake of a good meal. You mustn't neglect learning how to achieve that end.
Knowing that,
The quality of your result will directly reflect the focus you put into the process. Training with a blade is not so different. I followed his lead and began heating the flour into dough. Once the dough is satisfactory, throw your weight into stretching it.
Here we go.
Your foot goes forward like this. Etch this into your memory. You're small, I'm tall. I can use it with my hands. Though my smelt tales of a battle hard-fought, our final trial yet awaits. Calm your mind and strive to remove it with no less than perfect timing. Amazing. We made springy and delicious-looking bread.
In days gone by,
I'll present you a taste of my hometown with this magical bread. Our efforts shall make it all the more delicious, so be sure to savor it. Thanks to speed cooking, I cooked without time passing. Alright, let's spend time with Stroll. I'm actually curious, can I do it?
Let's not.
Yeah. I can only cook once per rotation. Oh well. Hey. Sure! Hey, well, good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Sure.
Now then.
Alright, let's have a look at your blade then. Two-handed, one-handed katanas, swords of all sorts of shapes and uses. Double-sided swords are specifically designed to utilize the blade's weight for heavy swings and thrusts.
However,
but when it comes to actually cutting, nothing beats a katana's blade. Touch one of those, even by accident, and you could lose some fingers.
got it.
Any weapon can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Exactly. All weapons are dangerous. That's why we must never allow ourselves to be distracted when handling them. His fighting spirit seems even more bolstered now. I feel my courage has increased.
All right.
+4, baby. That should be rank 3? Oh, so close. Yet the blade which poses us the highest threat is not the sharp one, but the dull. You cannot have your weapon failing you right when you need it most. Caring for my weapon is an important step toward protecting myself, defeating my enemies, and achieving my goals. Perhaps it's pompous to say so, but I truly love the time spent doing this. All the more so when you're here too. Aww.
The party sets off for Martira. As they watch the setting sun sink under the horizon, their gauntlet runner arrives in a land grown thick with trees. The wildlife retreats to safety before the sunlight fades, leaving only deafening silence. The end.
Oops.
Oi!
Hey, have you heard? There's a bath cask on the back deck now. I've heard enough whining about not being able to bath, so I whipped something up. It's not elegant, but it'll do the job. No doubt it would shake it too much to use while traveling, but should be lovely to enjoy a soak when we're stopped.
Speaking of,
I've heard that in certain regions, fruits and grasses are added into bathwater to relieve exhaustion and strengthen the body. Should you encounter such items, perhaps you ought to consider a purchase. Thanks to Nurse, you can now use the bath cask on the back deck. Not only can you acquire mag by using it, but you can also add various bath salts to the water to improve your abilities. Huh.
The breeze feels nice.
We've got 3 more days on the book.
What?
I can tell you're feeling stronger these days, but it's still too dangerous to go outside at night. Okay. Nurse, my man, where are you?
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Of course. Yes.
Hello.
Why? What's the look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going? In regard to the lost relics, I mean.
That's...
Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic.
Oh.
You intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? Yeah, excuse me. I handed nearest the junk we picked up during our travels. Well, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You've got to follow the right steps to open it.
No way!
Wait, so there's something inside? Interesting. Just a little tug here, and there we are. It's opened up.
Ta-da!
Take a look. A lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. I wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers.
Oh! Eureka!
My greatest invention yet. A work of genius made manifest. Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
Okay. 10 heroes essence.
Even so.
Incense. That's 1,000 XP. I've got to say, fighting these one after another is something else. I'd have wondered if it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really onto something.
What?
Did you doubt his general?
Yeah.
That old geezer certainly liked to mess about with anyone he could. Made my childhood a frightful ordeal. Oof.
Goodness.
I'll never forget, the night of my birthday, he brought me a book, called it his gift. Downright horrifying tome, titled Lamentation of the Underworld, or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. Neurus. That damned old goat. It's his fault that bright-eyed young Neurus grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I, don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I'll bit my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So if you collect them all, it'll form something? Likely so. That's what the Kadra said anyway, though I have an idea what it makes. And if he is right, it's a part of an ancient civilization. One piece of a superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How's that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So, please help me find the rest.
Right.
I'm definitely feeling motivated now. That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit, it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey.
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family, but one day the old codger, who wasn't quite so old then, beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil caked in mud, alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils on the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I didn't want to let that deter me, and one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. Read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me.
However...
Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint, got a bit invested, and then suddenly, I was an engineer. Then it must have been fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I came to be the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium. That's just the course my mind tends to chart.
Thank you.
The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases. I can feel his overflowing love for relics, as well as his hearty faith in me. Rank 2!
We're in this journey together, what?
Bombardier. At the start of battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take damage, and then Guntner Enlightenment reduces mag cost. When fighting on deck of Gauntlet Runner, enemies will now take damage at the start of battle due to the effects of Bombardier. It's alright.
Speaking of...
Ah, yes, about the next relic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander, if you would.
Right then.
I'll be sure all's shipshape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting, lad.
This one's important.
Need to find his coveted relics. I don't know where they are, but I should look for clues in the notebook he keeps on a pillar in the engine room to help with my search. I get 6 heroes fruit. Okay, so that's a little over 3k, I think?
That reminds me.
We'll arrive in the Ocean City the day after tomorrow. Iceman, you've erected a tent up above, haven't you? Do take care that you don't get carried off by the wind. I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the... I'm confident it will take more than that to pull the tent apart, though I suppose some caution is warranted.
Speaking of...
Worst case scenario, you got wings. You could just fly back to us, no? My young friend, where did you hear UG are capable of flight? I hate to disappoint, but they're rather more for gliding. In 2 days, we'll be in Port Brilehaven. We've really gotten used to all this traveling, don't you think? Put that a dish from Heisman's home village. Ugh, again? I originated from a town that specialized in the production of grain. Consequently, I am quite confident in its use in all culinary matters. I'm rather adept at making dough from flour. Fine adjustments to the amount of water based on present conditions.
Look!
Once the dough has been properly formed, we must put our whole weight into flattening it out completely. This technique ensures the best texture. I trust you to lead us into the fray, but in this task, I fear there is none I trust beyond myself.
All right.
Too much heat will impede the development of its structure. For now, we must enlist our eyes and noses as scouts. These noodles, they're cooked perfectly. The smell alone is mouth-watering.
In days gone by...
Invincible noodles, the taste of my hometown. The aroma invites nostalgia and hunger in equal measure. Okay. Time to read. But first I'm gonna save.
now?
Ugh, excuse me. Nope, not this one. I need to read Bygone Days. The methodically precise handwriting leads me to believe this is Heisman's. It appears to be a record of his life with his son. I haven't started reading it yet. Heisman left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. If I read this book, I may gain tolerance. Read the book. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the enduring qualities of a small child. He writes of the day his son took his first steps, the first words his son spoke, a time his son nearly ripped his ears off climbing all over him. Of worrying about his son not eating his vegetables, of his son refusing to stop crying at night, of being so exhausted he'd fall asleep in places without realizing it. Let's see, being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. The warmth rises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance is improved.
Alright.
Oh, just 3 plus 4. Good. More left to read. Pick it up in some other time.
Nura speaking.
This is Neris. I've got something on the old girl's radar, so we'll be taking a short stop.
The city ruins come to view. This place once flourished through the excavation of magla crystals by migrant workers. The work was hard, but the miners were hardy and spirited, and the promise of riches lured many here. In its time, it may have rivaled Brilehaven. However, the promise of strong magla drew forth the humans. As tragedies climbed, it became a ghost town. Now only the threatening glimmer of the crystals remain, and with the promise of abandoned riches followed the thieves. For some reason, though, they all seem to scurry home empty-handed, gripped by fear.
This is a truly harrowing sight. Look at all those crystals. Simply coming here is enough to wound us all. A chill settles into my very bones as I consider what could have occurred here. Something wrong, lad? Did the gauntlet runner get the best of your stomach again?
No.
Sorry, I was just reminded of something unpleasant.
Well then.
Let's call it a day and head back.
Thanks.
I appreciate the concern, but really, I'll be fine. I know what destroyed this village. I've no doubt about it. This is the work of a human. Indeed, the scars left upon this place differ from the traces left behind by monster attacks or acts of war. Right. I don't know if the magla crystals are what attracted the humans here, or if the attack caused them, but my hometown will eventually.
You...
Stroll. I'll make no assumption about what runs through your mind, but I would ask you to recall the time when we cut down the human at the castle and saved all those lives within.
That's why.
Do not allow your thoughts to dwell on negativity. The day will come when both this place and your homeland will flourish once again.
Yeah.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I feel like coming face to face with the cruel decline of the village has deepened my wisdom in its own way.
Alright.
Plus 4, for free.
Hey!
My stomach sense noticed that our next meal is overdue. Why don't we head back? So I guess Neris can read the room when he wants to, huh?
So...
Let's put this place behind us.
Here.
By the by, I made another drawing. This picture will bring viewers no joy, but it is an important sight to document, nonetheless. City ruins. I'll take the drawing with me to ensure I never forget what happened here.
As the sun sinks below the horizon, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a land dense with trees. The glow of the Gauntlet Runner pierces the dark, warmly enveloping them in its light.
The day after tomorrow, we'll be in a real maritime city. Maybe we'll be able to see the ocean soon. First time for both of us. Okay. I can actually cook, shockingly. Okay. Critical meatballs. Introduces critical rate for all allies for 3 turns. Yep, that's what it says.
That...
Only Hulkenberg knows how to cook that. I'll go call her. Oh good. Finally.
Hail!
I have considered this topic for quite a while. Is it not true that meat tastes better when consumed by the mouthful, rather than via tiny, polite little bites? It is my preferred method, as you can luxuriate in its full texture whilst increasing one's jaw strength. The logic behind cutting meat into small pieces eludes me. I prefer only the most restrained application, of seasoning as well. It is best to let the ingredients' natural flavors thrive. If anyone must forfeit their lives to sate our hunger, then the least we can do to honor them is to taste the full glory of their sacrifice. I started preparing food with Hulkenberg, making sure to follow her minimalist methods with the ingredients. We chose prime ingredients on this day. I dare say this meal will be quite exquisite when it is complete.
Good.
A pleasing aroma, is it not? That indescribable acridity belies the dish's depth. It's so novel and unique. I've never tasted anything like this, and I may never again.
All right.
The critical meatballs are complete, and an enchanting aroma, is it not? She's so pretty. Alright, let's read Bygone Days again. Plus for talking. Yep. Just making sure. Those parsing objective, the words, yeah. Running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day, I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. Aww. At one point, Heisman loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climb a tall tree. Heisman is mortified, only until the boy nimbly jumps down as his father would have. See, being a parent proud and watch their struggles. Yep.
All right.
Right.
The salty yet strangely refreshing aroma of seawater is already upon us. At this rate, we should reach Brilehaven by tomorrow. Seawater? I thought so. The air feels a lot more clammy, so I assumed that's what it was. And so we put the forest behind us, at long last. That must mean that we've already ventured beyond where that cliff collapsed, barring passage.
I see.
Twatsima was fixed without a trace of its ruin. And speaking of ruin, Nearest, do remember that we are relying on you for safe passage the rest of the way. We should be able to see the ocean.
That reminds me.
Nearest said that the waters around Brilehaven are kind of strange. I'm curious what he meant by that. Waters, huh? Probably has to do with the beastie. Okay. Curative Coney roast.
Let's check.
Stroll wanted to make, but here, I'll go get him.
Now then.
For as often as we simply refer to our meals as meat, something to keep in mind is where it's cut from. The taste and texture can change dramatically, you know. Each type of cut has an ideal preparation, and if you do it well, it turns out tender and delicious. Something to strive for, wouldn't you say?
Speaking of...
So, what kind of cut do we have here? But never you mind. Just leave this to me. Begin preparing the food with Stroll. Watch your meat and adjust the heat. So it goes. Although it depends on what your preference is, really. It's nearly time. No, it is time. Strike now!
Alright.
Yes, not bad so far. See, the juice is there. There's your proof this is turning out delicious. I'll add a little something for the aroma and we're done. But just a little, or it'll overshadow the flavor. Amazing! Stroll and I made a delicious looking dish cooked to perfection. It's curative coney roast. Smells great, doesn't it? Now, imagine how it tastes. Alright. You in here, Stroll? No. Hulkenberg is...
Alright then.
There is Stroll.
Let's go.
Is he on the deck? He is. Alright.
What now?
Alright, let's hang out with Stroll. Right. Yes. Hey, Will. Good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapons. If you got the time, why not join me? It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles.
Now then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then. spend some time with strolling and hunting our
Now
weapons. Oh, just a simple +4. And I'm level 3. Excuse me. Hell yeah.
Courage. Why, that's...
Gauntlet runner sighted!
Enemies coming our way, or so I thought. Looks like it's that Missy's Gauntlet Runner coming for us this time.
Hey!
Hey, you lot. Yeah, I'm the Gauntlet Runner over there. You're not becoming king on my watch. I've got a short fuse, you know, and that means if you don't come out right now, kaboom! So the young Missus, I'm hoping you lot are willing to act. Of course.
Certainly.
Don't worry, we won't take this lying down. Wait, they're coming on board at the other end? Well, now we have to accept the challenge.
It's you! So we meet again!
Sup?
Maybe you got the better of me last time, but you're about to get some payback.
I bet.
Give me a break, lady. Ever heard of learning from your mistakes? Sorry, but we don't intend to lose either.
Ooh, big talk. Well, I'm willing to rewrite my record if that's what it takes to be queen. My people are suffering as we speak. Who's gonna save the Parapus if I don't give it all I've got? I promised them all I'd become queen. You're all decent people, got nothing against you, but I'm not holding back.
Try a bit of this! As moths to a flame!
Damn.
Looks like you've gotten stronger. So have we.
Yeah, we even get a new party member.
Assassin! Hellfire!
Weakness.
No holding back!
Picture Break, Fireblade Rider, Heat Riser, or Strong
We'll do
Courage.
this together.
Extreme physical fire damage to an enemy. Ooh. Let's get fun with it. Heat Riser on me.
Hold nothing back! Is everyone alright? With blade in hand!
And then do a bit of block.
Face me!
Last chance
Sword
to give
Damn it, Stroll!
Burn to ash!
I won't hold back!
Do a bit of Batra.
With their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I'm not done yet.
Why are you so strong, damn you? But this is where the real fight begins. Get ready to get stomped.
Nice one, Captain.
Comrade, lend me your strength!
Oh, I feel so bad for you, Katharina. I feel so bad for you.
Now,
much for
what's the
that.
play? I call upon royal power within!
Keep
Ready to lose?
Forward!
Go up in the front and cast Fireblade Rider. Deals extreme physical fire damage. I think you're gonna lose.
Show them our might!
With their weakness.
939 damage.
Burn!
No. Why? Why? I trained so much for this. This isn't supposed to happen.
I feel so bad for her. Oh my god. Jesus. The fact that I got an unscathed bonus from this. I'm still on hard mode. Damn.
Satisfactory.
I admit, it feels good to get strong.
I continue to
I've
grow.
retained my edge.
Curse chant. May inflict hex. I don't remember what hex does exactly. Huh. Guess I'm stuck at 64. Great.
I've lost.
Damn, I lost again! If I could just beat you, I'd ask you to join me, but that power of yours is really something. But don't you rest easy, cause I will win next time. Start preparing now, you got that? Katharina, cheer up. Huh?
Yeah?
I saw you're a runner, so I followed you. You're as tough as they say. Oh, Eudoricus. Who do you think I am, exactly? Ah, pardon me. I know perfectly well you're the great Katharina Gran. Everyone here knows. In fact, all their hopes are pinned on you.
Oh.
Are all these people migrating to find work, even though I might kill them in the end? What other options do Parapus like them have? It might be dangerous, but you've got to break some eggs to make an omelet. Rikas, wait, take this, and see if you can't stop everyone from leaving for now.
Hey.
Good news, you lot. Katharina has made a generous donation. Oh, thank you. Now we can eat, for once.
Listen to me!
Listen, everyone. I know these times are trying, but this kind of work ain't the answer. If you can't hold out just a little longer, I swear, I'm gonna set things right for us.
Well then.
Now, there we are. We believe in you, Katharina. I heard that money staying a monster just a few days ago. It was meant to be the start of my royal campaign fund. It's a small price to pay for helping out my people, but it'll last them, what, a few weeks at most? They'll be heading out to find work again in no time. I just can't fathom dying to earn a living, and the fat cats are all too happy when the therapists take them up on it.
I'll make it happen.
When I'm in charge, first thing I'm gonna do is offer bounties for their bloody heads. They squeezed us dry, so I'll squeeze them right back. I can't help but wonder if that would solve anything. Honestly, I have no idea. Even now, tons of those people aren't going to survive, and I can't tell people who aren't eaten today to be waiting until tomorrow while I think of something. I was just lucky, you know. I had the strength to push through and survive. The truth is, most people don't have that kind of strength. They need someone to provide it for them.
That's why.
You should know better than most. Those who can act gotta take action. If they don't, nothing in this bloody world's gonna change. We'll stay as rotten as it is. So many say there's nothing to be done, but they only say that because the therapists are right where they want them, beneath everybody.
It just ain't right.
They couldn't have the therapists start doing well for themselves. That would shake up the shoddy ground they're standing on. They like this twisted world just as is.
Sure.
Let's change things ourselves. That's exactly what I plan on doing, Will. And with anyone able to take the throne, now's the time to do it. Which means I can't just hand it over to you, too.
Thanks.
Or hand it to you, either. Much obliged. Well, we may be enemies, but I like having these talks. Not as powerful as I need to be, but still. I reached out to the recruitment center, and we should be seeing bigger rewards from bounties. Go check on it. We gotta keep taking these monsters down. We'll beat this world into peace together. I could feel her indignation towards the world's absurdities, as well as her deep faith in me. What?
She... now a new...
Rank 3!
I'm not letting anyone die.
The party can now study the Pugga list and bounty bonus. Fattens the purse of bounty rewards on each Senti's recruitment center. Nice. Ooh! Okay. Next time I see you, I'm taking you down for sure, so don't go dying on me. I still need to have Stroll focus on Brawler.
As the shadows are stretched to their limits before darkness takes them, the Gauntlet Runner arrives in a balmy wetland. Nocturnal creatures who lay dormant beneath the fens in the light rise to seek out their prey. Meanwhile, the party rests their weary souls, fatigued by the long journey, under the protection of the Gauntlet Runner.
So we'll be arriving tomorrow. I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of place Brilehaven is. Right. Give me that. Let's check out the design for it. Besides physical attacks, it excels in critical hits and focuses on maintaining a vicious, deadly offense. Ooh. Okay. Gnarly. Surprise upset. Strong enemies are stunned more easily in overworld combat. Hero passive. A Crushing Fist. Deals medium physical strike damage to an enemy. Power proportional to caster's remaining HP. High Voltage. Increases critical rate when knocking out an enemy in beginning squad battle. That's kinda nice. Power Thrust. Deals medium physical damage to an enemy. Lowers their defense for 3 turns. Spirit of Adversity. Increases critical rate when wielder is mortally wounded. Oh. Increases strike attack by 20%. Enemies cannot critically hit wielder. That is insane. That is actually insane. Tiger Eruption Fist. Deals weak physical strike damage to all enemies 2 to 4 times. And then Super Energy Ray. Deals extreme physical light damage to enemy. Power proportional to caster's remaining HP. Huh. Increases critical rate when wielder is mortally wounded. I feel like this would better fit a different archetype, because your attacks do damage the greater your HP is, I think, right? Or is it you do more damage the less HP you have? I feel like it's the opposite. I don't know. I'd have to watch some videos or something such. The Adept Brawler archetype. The Puglist delivers deadly blows to its enemies by focusing on skills that deal critical hits. I fucking love this design. It's so much cooler than the Brawler. I mean, they got the same body. Yeah, they got the same body, almost. But a different head and a different back. Cool. Anyway, time to cook. This time, we are cooking red-grass roasted beedo.
Let's check.
That's the dish Stroll wanted to make. Wait here, I'll go get him.
Got it.
Quality meat is delicious all on its own, but if you prepare it with a little effort applied to the right places, it can taste even better. To echo something I've heard, anyway.
And then...
In other words, we can't just haphazardly toss things together. Proven combinations of ingredients will win the day. As you say, I began preparing the food with Stroll.
Got it?
Key control makes all the difference with meat. Ready? This is the moment we've been waiting for. We must strike the perfect balance between delicate and bold. Uh-huh. Whew. With that done, we're nearly to the finish line. It would be so exacting if this was just my dinner, but when you cook for others, you've got to give them your best. It looks amazing, even by sight alone. I know this will be delicious. It's roasted beedo. That aroma really whets the appetite. Red grass roasted beedo, anyway. Okay. It's time to finish reading a book. Tasman's account of life with his son. Read. He recalls the time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. They ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. The next morning, Heisman awoke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his father. Oh. Well, ain't that the cutest shit ever? I see. Being a parent, yeah.
Alright.
+4. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
Alright.
And another +4. Nice. Tolerance is almost at level 3, baby.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before?
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see. Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state of Uchronia, a vivacious city, Brilehaven is port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the Gauntlet Runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
It's the ocean! Just look! There's water all the way to the horizon!
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish. But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far. Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Ah, would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a Sky Runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my words.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
If it isn't the walking headache.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it? He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. Tis not his head we are offering.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
And that was?
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Tis much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. Ah, and we must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
We came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy!
Well then, now that we're in Brilehaven, I think it's about time to call it here for now. So next time on Metaphor Refantazio, let's explore the place, shall we? I'll see you all then.